Beloved, let me ask you a question. What are you chasing? Fame, money, power, beauty? Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived, looked at everything under the sun and concluded with one phrase: vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Ecclesiastes 1:2. Life is like a vapor, here for a moment, gone tomorrow. James 4:14. The crown on your head today may be in another man's hands tomorrow. All is but vanity. If you've ever felt the emptiness of chasing what fades, drop a "vanity is empty" in the comments right now. Section 1. The transience of power and position, 045-230. Nebuchadnezzar, the mighty king of Babylon, once said, "Is not this great Babylon that I have built?" But in a moment God humbled him to eat grass like oxen, Daniel 4:30-33. Today you reign, tomorrow you're forgotten. Ask the kingdoms of history, Rome, Babylon, Egypt, all empires rise and fall. Apostle Suleiman once said, "No one reigns forever." True, authority is temporary but character is eternal. Takeaway: don't worship your throne, use your throne to worship God. If you believe humility is greater than titles, hit the like button so this truth reaches more people. Solomon himself had gold, silver, vineyards, singers, servants, yet he said, "I looked on all the works of my hands, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit." Ecclesiastes 2:11. Jesus warned, "A man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions." Luke 12:15. Riches can buy a bed but not sleep, food but not appetite, medicine but not life. When the rich fool stored up barns, God said, "This night thy soul shall be required of thee." Luke 12:20. Takeaway: wealth is not evil, but living only for wealth is empty. Store treasures in heaven, Matthew 6:20. Tag a friend chasing wealth and remind them, don't just build barns, build your soul. Scripture says, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." Proverbs 31:30. Youth fades, strength diminishes, beauty wrinkles, but the fear of God endures forever. Samson was once the strongest man alive, yet a single woman named Delilah reduced him to weakness, Judges 16. Today's Instagram fame, tomorrow's forgotten reel. Takeaway: invest more in inner beauty, in the soul, than in the mirror. Drop A in the comments if you choose inner beauty over outward vanity. The conclusion of Solomon's search? Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Paul said, "I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith." 2 Timothy 4:7. That's what counts. At the end, no one will ask how much you made, but who did you serve? Jesus said, "What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul?" Mark 8:36. Share this message with 3 people you love, because eternity is too important to keep to yourself. My friend, life is transient, thrones will pass, wealth will scatter, beauty will fade, but your soul is eternal. So live for what outlives you, serve God, love people, store treasures in heaven, because at the end of it all, when history closes its book, you'll realize, all is but vanity, except a life lived for Christ. Before you scroll, type in the comments, "I choose eternity over vanity." Hit subscribe so you never miss a word that could shift your destiny. And share this video, so together we remind the world, vanity fades but Christ remains forever. My friend, life is transient, thrones will pass, wealth will scatter, beauty will fade, but your soul is eternal. So live for what outlives you, serve God, love people, store treasures in heaven, because at the end of it all, when history closes its book, you'll realize, all is but vanity, except a life lived for Christ. Before you scroll, type in the comments, "I choose eternity over vanity." Hit subscribe so you never miss a word that could shift your destiny. And share this video so together we remind the world vanity fades but Christ remains forever.